Hey, aren't you a little too short for a Spartan? Hey, what's up, everybody? AJ here, coming to you once again from the Thwip side, and today I wanted to take a look at the Jazwares / Wicked Cool Toys Halo, the Spartan Collection Spartan Rogue figure. Now I'll just move the World of Halo Chief and Spartan EVA out of the way so we can look at the packaging quick. Love those World of Halo figures as well. And in the back, sorry about the glare, we have the Spartan Rogue himself, a plethora of hands, energy sword, and the brute shot. Pretty plain picture on the side, tampoed UNSC, just window, picture of a Spartan Rogue again. This is from Series 5, the newest wave. Here's the other characters in the wave, and Mumbo Jumbo, oh, just right here. Now, before we check out Spartan Rogue himself, we'll check out his accessories, starting with the aforementioned plethora of hands. So you get two pair of fisted hands, and let's see, a left and a right, kind of like trigger weapon holding hands, or you can use it as a pointy fingers. And then you get another grip hand, maybe for a weapon bearing hand. So yeah, pretty cool. Always appreciate accessories, especially with in the department of hands. You can never have too many. Just gives you more accessories, more options. And then for the weapons, we've got pretty cool looking energy sword. It's got purple fading into clear with some white. See, I can't get into focus today. Let's get it nice and close. Yeah, really cool. Nice silver handle. It is very flexible and rubbery. And then you have the brute shot, which is huge. And it does have some nice paint apps on it. There's like a dry brush, silver dry brush over the gray. You got some like white, pearlescent white / gray, lighter gray. But yeah, really cool. Over Spartan Rogue, taking a look at him. I really love the blue armor, and it has some red accents on the helmet, shoulder pads. You get some white stripes, some white line work that's fairly clean. Well, I think it's a little, well, they've got a splotch here, but I'm not sure. It's probably not meant to be straight, or either way, it's just fine. If it's messy, then it's just from battle. That's the way I see it. Take a look at the back. You get all the details on the undersuit all throughout. As you can see, it's nice paneling. I would like to see a little like dry brush or weathering to give him more of a battle damage look, but this one is fairly clean. And I do like when they do the shiny visors. Really cool. But yeah, he looks really cool. I like the color scheme. I just wish he was dirtied up a tad bit. Also, he does come with the pegs in the usual places where you can port weapons in. And I bring that up. And then, of course, on the side here, I bring that up because I can't get this one. I like this because also the last couple Spartan Collection figures I've picked up, these have popped out really easily without even me doing anything with them. There you go. And make me nervous because I don't want to lose them, because if these things fall out, they're pretty much probably going to be gone. But also I bring that up because while he has those, his accessories have no pegs to port into any of these holes, which is kind of unfortunate, especially the brute shot. I'd have loved to have displayed him like that, something like that. Fortunately we can't. Same with the energy sword, but it is the Spartan Collection. Each one comes with various weapons. You could swap weapons and put a few on him, so it's nice that they included it. that you could still have that option to port weapons, even though unfortunately these weapons you can't. Checking out his articulation, it's pretty much what we've come to expect with this line, but also with some things a little better and some things reverting back to being worse. So you do get head swivel, you can look down quite a bit. Some of the best down in the line, I think, of the figures I have. You can look up, that's some of the best out of the figures that I happen to own. Arms go up that way, get the bicep, swing all around, of course. Double jointed elbows, go up that far. Hinge in and out wrist, swivel. I think all of them are in and out, and that is one of my gripes with this line. We need up and down hinges, and they all are. Side to side. We need up and down for trigger gun wielding hands. Jazwares. Also, torso, you get a lot of nice tilt, which is awesome. That's more than a lot of them that I own. And you do get a little bit better arc back and a tiny bit of arc forward, which is, believe it or not, better than most of the ones I have. And I can understand that. In a way, I got thinking, if you were in this armor, you couldn't crouch or crunch very far either. But one thing they need to really incorporate is we need to be able to swivel this torso more. I don't see why there's a reason why you can't do it here or up here. We really need torso swivel. His legs do kick up that far. They go out super far. You get the upper thigh swivel hidden behind the armor. Very, very atrocious knees. This line is known for that. I forget which figure, but there were a couple that they weren't as disgusting. Still not good, but it's disgusting. But this is absolutely terrible. They need to work on that big time. Ankle goes back that far, up really far. You get the rocker and toe articulation. And here he is real quick with the Halo Spartan Collection Infinite Master Chief. They look really good together. Bottom line for me, it is always cool to be able to add another Spartan to my growing Halo Spartan collection from Jazwares. I really like the color scheme of the Rogue Spartan. I just wish he was beat up a little bit more with some wear and tear. We've gotten the sword before, but always cool to get it again. And now we have the Brute Shot, which, as far as I know, this is the first time we got it. I could be wrong. Don't kill me over it. But for me, first time. More weapons, more choices, more options for the rest of the collection. I appreciate the shiny visor. Love when they do that. And for gripes, definitely, and this is a line-wide thing, they gotta work and implement some waist swivel, either the waist or up on the torso. And I thought they were making progress with the atrocious knees. I forget which figure it was. It wasn't too bad. It looked like they were trying to work on it. But this goes right back. I think these are the ugliest so far. Maybe that's just because I just bent them out of the package and I'm like, whoa. But anyway, those two hiccups with this line, I think, hold good figures back from being truly great figures. And I really hope they've thought about this and are working at it, because they'd be so much better if they fix those two problems. And I wouldn't mind some head tilt would be really cool too. Crunching doesn't bother me so much. I wish they all had kind of a little tiny bit more crunch like this guy has, because again, if you think about it, if you're in that type of armor, you're not getting down into a Spider-Man pose or anything like that. So that doesn't bother me quite as much as not being able to swivel the body and the disgusting looking knees. Overall, happy with this figure. He was the least excited for me. I was excited about him the least for the line, just because the line has named Spartans for Series 5. I should say, not in the line. But for this series, I should say, sorry about that. But Series 5 has George, Kelly, 2 named Spartans, obviously, and fan favorites, and Combat Evolved Chief. So, really like this figure. Just the other ones I'm kind of looking forward to more. But would I recommend him if you're collecting the line? Definitely. He's a perfectly fine figure. If you're watching this and thinking about checking out these figures for the first time, just know the problems about the knees and the torso. And I've rambled a little bit too much, but decent figure, nice addition to my Halo collection. With that being said, drop me a comment on your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, whipping that notification bell. Thanks for watching and all the support, and I will see you guys all soon right back here on the Thwip side. Later.